Hey everybody, this is your practice covalent naming sheet in preparation for your quiz on covalent naming. And so let's take a look here. So this is split into two columns. So the left column is given the formula, come up with a name, and the right column is given the name, give the formula. And so this column here is going to be pretty straightforward. This one is a little more challenging. Okay, so remember for covalent, it's prefix element, prefix root-ide, and you don't need to use the prefix on the first element if it's a 1. Okay, so this is a 1 here, so we don't do monocarbon. We're going to do carbon, carbon, and then monoxide. And remember, if it's not monooxide, we kind of drop those two things. We drop the O, the O on mono, so it's carbon monoxide. Okay, and this would be carbon because the first one is mono, and then it's carbon dioxide. So I kind of start with a couple of examples that we did in class and a couple of compounds that you know. Okay, so N2O5. So now we start getting into the prefixes. So it's going to be dinitrogen. Oh, that's not a 5. That's a 3. So that's going to be trioxide. Okay, N2, when it's an element all by itself, there's no other elements. This is just the element name, so this is going to be nitrogen. Now I'm not going to quiz you on that, but that's what that is. Okay, NP. Okay, normally this would be mononitrogen, and I don't mind if you write mononitrogen, but you have to make sure you cross it off. Okay, mononitrogen, but don't forget the monophosphide. Okay, a lot of people forget the second mono here because the first one doesn't exist. Okay, so this is going to, again, it would be monosulfur, but we don't put mono in the first one, so it's sulfur dichloride. Okay, and this is P2O5, so prefix di, element phosphorus. Penta for 5, root chloride. Okay, we'll keep going here. Okay, NBr3, so again, if it's mono to begin with, we don't write that. So this is nitrogen tribromide. Okay, carbon, no mono. Okay, tetra bromide. Okay, tetra like Tetris. And then right below it is one that's very similar. So again, no mono, so it's just carbon. But then we need the prefix tetrachloride, so carbon tetrachloride. Okay, no mono, so this is phosphorus, pentafluoride. I'm going to spell fluoride correctly, Fluoride. Okay, very similar one here again. Okay, no mono, so we're going to put this as phosphorus trifluoride. And then oxygen monosulfide. Okay, selenium difluoride, tellurium dibromide. Okay, diphosphorus, pentasulfide. Okay, let's finish this column off here. So it's tricarbon tetranitride. Okay, this is a single element. There's not two different elements in this, so because it's just a single one, we just name the element. This is bromide. Okay, and then we have silicon tetrachloride. And then we have phosphorus tribromide. Okay, and again, notice I didn't capitalize anything here. Okay, elements are not capitalized. Oh, I made a mistake. This is not bromide. This is bromine. You named the element. I just got all excited there. Okay, so now we're going to do the second column here. Okay, so this is the formula. This is actually even easier than if we were doing ionic compounds, because we don't have to figure out the number. Everything's given to us. Okay, so carbon, when there's no prefix, it's assumed to be 1. So carbon tetrafluoride. Okay, so silicon dioxide, O2. Dinitrogen, so N2 trisulfide, S3. Tetraphosphorus, P4 decoxide, that's deca, that's 10. Diphosphorus hexahydride, so P2H6 hydride is hydrogen. Okay, let's move this up. Carbon disulfide, no prefix here, we assume it's 1. Disulfide, that's 2. So nitrogen, no prefix, so it's a 1. Trichloride, Cl3. Notice my L here is script. That's just good chemistry process, so we put an L there. Okay. Silicon, no prefix, so it's Si. Tetrabromide. Carbon dioxide, we did that one up here, but it's good to come back to it. Okay, let's see. Can I fit them all in? I can. Okay. So now, dinitrogen heptafluoride. So trinitrogen is N3, heptafluoride, F7, hepta is 7. Boron trisulfide. Let me make sure I write that. That's supposed to be a 3, so that's BS3. Sulfur trioxide, SO3. Okay, selenium tetrafluoride, SeF4, tetra is 4. Diphosphorus, so P2 pentasulfide, S5. Xenon tetrafluoride, XeF4. Okay, tetrasulfur, S4 tribromide, Br3. Carbon tetrachloride, I think we did this somewhere over here. Okay, so that's good. So carbon tetrachloride, Cl with a script L with a 4. And then oxygen dichloride, O, no prefix, so it's a 1. Dichloride, script L with a 2. Tricarbon octafluoride. Okay, and then dinitrogen, so N2 tetroxide, O4, and we drop the A off the ending because we don't put an A and an O. It's not tetraoxide. So there's all those. Okay, again, it's for me doing this is a little bit more straightforward, coming up with the formulas because all the numbers and letters and everything are there. So you still have to kind of use it in conjunction with the periodic table, so you know your symbols: selenium, tellurium, bromine, etc., etc. But there it is. Okay, everybody, have a great day.